Guys, I think we know what the next ETF that the SEC is going to approve is. It's not XRP, it's not Solana, not Cardano, it's actually Litecoin. And the SEC gives a huge clue of why this is. That's right, because they actually acknowledge Canary Capital's Litecoin ETF filing. And this could lead to the first altcoin ETF outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum being approved in 2025. Now, the US SEC under acting chairman Mark Yorda has acknowledged on January 29th, today, the LTC ETF by Canary Capital. What does that mean? They confirmed on James Seifert, who's an ETF analyst, confirmed on X that SEC is currently reviewing the 19-4B application submitted by NASDAQ. A 19B4 filing is the formal request from a self-regulatory organization like NASDAQ to the SEC to request rule changes. So this is the first time this has been done for a coin outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this, not the actual filing, actually triggers the 240-day deadline. So I actually had this wrong. I thought when the company filed that triggered the deadline, but the SEC has to acknowledge that filing to actually trigger a formal deadline. So now the formal deadline for the LTC ETF is something like September 29th. And I do believe they will approve it because LTC in essence is just like BTC, proof of work. So they have no reason not to allow it. So the other thing is, this has actually been foreshadowed, but I think a lot of us did ignore it. I did mention it in another video earlier that several ETF analysts said Litecoin would actually be the next one. So basically, Canary Capital filed for an LTC ETF on Jan 26 with plans for the first altcoin ETF outside of Bitcoin and Ether, according to the block, under Gensler's direction. The SEC allegedly told other companies trying to register for altcoin ETFs to withdraw their applications, thus inhibiting their possibilities for official review process. So realistically, like, we've heard of a lot of other ETFs actually being filed, but they haven't actually started the formal review process. This is the first time something's actually been acknowledged. So essentially, like, none of the Solana ETFs actually went, or the XRP ETFs actually got the formal review process and triggered a deadline date. So realistically, this is the first countdown, and obviously this is not surprising that it happened after Mark Yorda actually got into power, and I think we'll see a lot of other ETFs get this consideration too. But Litecoin now officially is the first one with a hard deadline in 240 days or in the end of September. And I think many will actually follow. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.